Welcome to Unfiltered 3D, and I am super excited to show you some of the things I have been working on. All right, so one thing that a very useful print that I've found is this cool thing here. You print it, you put it right on top of your filament. Let me grab one of these filaments over here. Ah, somebody's wing fell off. So like I'm printing a lot in red right now for my Etsy store. So I can put this on here and then I can take a look at it, and I know that I've got about 200 grams of filament left here. So I'll know that pretty soon I'm gonna be out of red. So it's a pretty cool thing. So I printed this very useful print, right? It seems to be accurate. I don't know how accurate until, if I print 200 grams of filament and it runs out before that, then I'll know it's not that accurate. I'm gonna have some time lapse up here of different things as we go along. I invented, yeah, right. No, I didn't invent this, but this is a great invention. It is this cool thing. You might see the time lapse up here. There was a Halloween version, but I decided to do a Christmas version, and it's just really cool how you can go one way, then you move it, and you go the other way. And I mean, it's just a cool fidget toy. My daughter did break a piece off of it, this one already, but this is just a very cool fidget toy that I made. So I was very excited about that. You see these little blue guys down here? I made these for my son. They're kind of cool. They're a one plate. They build in place with a little bit of supports, a little bit of brim underneath some of the joints. And once it's a very cool. It's kind of like a dummy 13, which actually right now I am printing a secret dummy 13 for my daughter. She picked out the colors, and it's actually a dummy 13 remix. So we will have that coming up. But yeah, my son wanted some little guys, so we did that. I printed the subscribe with the bell. That was a pretty cool print. These little dragons up here is using this color changing filament. I got Toothless. I think I showed you guys Toothless when I printed him. But I do have something. Hold on right there. I'll be right back. I gotta jump over here. I forgot two things that I was gonna show you. All right. I'm back. It took me a quick second to go grab my stuff, but one of the first things that my son, and everyone always asks you when you have a 3D printer is, can you print a 3D printed dragon? This guy is super long, look at that, 16.5 inches to be exact. The wings are very articulated. Oh, the wings are articulated. Very good print here. It's got articulated wings. This printed with no supports. The wings print straight up. Got it done. I used that color changing filament again that I used on these little guys. And so I got this cool dual tone, this cool bluish tone on the bottom, and then this amazing gold on the top. I love this print. My son absolutely loves this print. Let's see what else we got. I also went ahead and printed, let me just get this. I also went ahead and printed, he wanted some kind of a monster, but I printed him this alligator. It's another one that had no supports, prints on one plate. Really cool articulated alligator. It's very big. This one, it's about 12 inches, maybe a little shorter. The only thing disappointing about this one was he doesn't have his mouth doesn't open, which I thought it did, and it didn't. But this has been a cool one. It's very sharp though. I would not print this for a little kid that's not old enough to not poke themselves. The back is very sharp on this. And then finally, thing that I was printing, this by far was one of the most difficult to clean up prints, and it's not completely cleaned up yet. This is they call it a three-headed dragon, or they also call it three-headed dragon King Ghidorah. This thing is amazingly got the three articulated heads going here. It's very flexy. The wings But let me tell you, cleaning this up with all the supports, it's not even completely cleaned up. This, I don't know if I'd print it again. And the reason he's two-tone, he's supposed to be all gold, is if you didn't watch my previous short or my video where I told you I made a mistake. I did not secure the filament spool when I put the gold in it, and it actually opened up in the middle of this print. And so I didn't have any way to re-spool it yet, so I ended up having to switch colors and go with the gray. But I mean, I think it did work. The gray and the silver makes him a more original than just being the King Ghidorah from the Godzilla series. Very cool. I don't have a time lapse of that one. I forgot to turn it on. But you'll see, but during this, you would have seen all the time lapses in the side. I'm super excited. Let me know if you like the shorts, guess that print that I've been doing. If you do, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll keep putting those out periodically every couple weeks or every week and a half so that you guys can just watch that and then guess the print. I really do like those. Maybe you don't want it to be called guess the print, maybe you just want to see the prints. That's fine too. As you know, I'm starting my Etsy store, and I got my first Etsy thing. By the time you're watching this video, these will be out. These are my Jesus Alone fidget keychains. They spin. They're put together. Here's parts of it. I got Jesus Alone, the axe part. It takes a little bit of time to get these put together. That's why if you come down here, you see all of this. This is all about the Jesus Alone. I got a mess going on here. I got my energy drink, you know, Godzilla. You know, we got Godzilla on the energy drink, and we got Ghidorah. The fight is on. I just thought of that. Yep. Didn't realize I'm drinking Godzilla, and here we go. Unsponsored. Took me 2 weeks to wait for these. I bought them because they had Godzilla on them. But good stuff. So if there's any other videos you would like to see, let me know. Quick update, the H2D printer has been amazing. I've had the filament spool come undone because of my stupidity. It was my fault. And I've had the one failure when I was printing these guys. I had to add brims. I may try something else because the brims make these hard to clean up. These little pieces that go to those keychains. But I'm super excited. This is a good time to be in 3D printing. So many amazing things. Hope you watched my previous video on the H2C that came out. I also had a little bit commentary in there about the P2S, which is now out, and for $7.99 you can get the P2S with an AMS Pro, and that's just awesome. I may get one of those to sit right here next to my big boy here. I definitely love the P2S right now. I think it is the best bang for your buck when it comes to 3D printers if you don't need the big volume. Nothing I've printed needed a big volume plate. Not even the Dragon. The Dragon could have been printed on a P2S. And I know that would be something someone might want to print, this big old guy. 16 inches, because he prints all twisted up, almost head kissing his tail. He has the articulated mouth, which is one of the cool things. Like I said, this all prints without any supports. Literally pulled right off the plate, and it's just this. This is one of those things that everybody wants. And I can tell you right now, this filament from Bamboo Lab that is color changing, I love it. Actually, I think that I couldn't have planned it better for that part of the color change to happen on the Dragon. I printed these little guys with it. For a girl at church who I will be giving it to her actually tomorrow. Wow. I'm filming this on a Saturday. She'll be getting it on a Sunday. This one came off that same spool of color change. She wanted a toothless type Dragon. So I decided to give her something a little special. There's something about this color though. The wing is a little loose on one side. But I may put something in there. But yeah, it may have to do something. But Yep, that came out pretty cool. Guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video update of kind of where I'm at, what I've been printing. Printing something for my daughter right now. Oh, I did print something else. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Come on, come on. Come on over here. You guys are going to get a sneak peek. I hope my family doesn't watch this video. But my sister's nephews, they love the Buccaneers. And so I printed these cool phone stands with their name and the logo inside. These came out phenomenally cool. Show a little video. I think I have a quick video playing right up here about that. They came out awesome. There was a little bit of issues that I had that I learned from, but if I had to do it again. But those stands, I got the stands off of Colt 3D, and then I ended up adding the names in Bamboo Studio. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, God bless and Jesus loves you, and keep on printing.